Hi guys, welcome back to FOOTY with Wally. So today I'm going to show you guys 3 defensive midfielders that I would sign if I was Spurs. And my criteria to choose those players were: first, need to be a DM as a primary position, someone who can compete for a spot in the starting 11, someone who is under 28 years of age, and someone who is up to 45 million euros, okay? And market values will take from transfer market and contract infos from Capology. So guys, starting with André, and by the way, I put as in blue something I think is good, and in red something that I think is bad. So he's not tall, which is a problem if you're a DM, because as a DM your primary job is to defend, so being tall helps a lot in this. And also Wolverhampton signed him last season, so it would be very hard to sign him now, paying like fair value. So guys, as you can see on the screen, André is very good. Like, his pass completion is, he's very good passing the ball, which is extremely important for a number 6, because usually it actually depends on what your team wants to do, but usually Tottenham wants to have the ball. Tottenham wants to build from their goalkeeper up to the striker. Everyone needs to be quality on the ball. So I think having like André as a number 6, it would be extremely good. Maybe that will be a hot take, but I think, I'm saying this as a Brazilian, and I've been watching André for like 5 seasons or something, so I think he will be the next Casemiro. So if Tottenham wants someone who is good tackling, like look at those stats regarding tackles. Like, by the way, those stats are him compared to other defensive midfielders in the last 365 days within the big 5 European leagues. So it's not like he is being compared to bad players. Good short pass, good medium pass, amazing tackles, amazing tackling the ball, recoveries, interceptions. Like, he is very good defensively. And I compared him to Bissouma, because Bissouma is the current Spurs number 6. I think he would bring more safety defensively, like someone who you can see him playing and think, okay, he is guarding our defense. Like, compared to Bissouma has more ball control. I'm not gonna lie, Bissouma is more technical, maybe someone who can get a ball, like even dribble 1-2 guys and create a pass or something, when Bissouma is good. But Bissouma lacks consistency, and Bissouma also isn't a proper 6, as I said. And André not being good at aerial duels is very bad for Tottenham, especially if they keep André, because the team are just horrible in set pieces. They're just horrible in set pieces. They can't defend. Also, something worth noting is that André is a positional 6, so he will usually be in his position, like guarding his position, whereas Bissouma will like abandon his position to create offensive opportunities. So the next one is Samuele Ricci from Italy. He plays for Torino, and he is like, this boy is very quality. I really like his football. I think he's I think his potential is insane. But the problem is he is a bit overpriced, not in his market value, but like his salary is already like almost double if you compare it to André, for example, who is pure proven. His contract expires in 2028, so I think it would be possible to sign him now. But the problem is Milan has been trying to sign his guy for at least like a season, because I remember his name being linked to the Internazionale, being linked to Milan, basically the big Italian clubs. Also, he's not so tall, like 181 centimeters or 1.81 meters if you prefer, but he's not short as well. Like, his height is good for a defensive midfielder. I'm not gonna lie guys, his stats are not so impressive. Like, if you see his map, you can't clearly see, but if you watch him play, I swear you will find him good. Like, he is very technical, but at the same time he is very versatile. I've seen him playing as a CM, but he is a DM, like, primarily, but his quality. If Spurs want someone who is a DM but who can create opportunities offensively, I think he would be better than André, for example. He's good defending as well. So guys, as I said, he's not so impressive when it comes to stats. I mean, when it comes to this type of analysis, but the quality is there. Like, maybe he's raw, but I think if you give him a season to adapt, he would be good in the next season. So guys, I put his comparison with Benson and Cole, because I think they're more similar. Like, I don't think it makes much sense comparing him to Bissouma, so I think they playing together would be very good as well. But there is one problem guys, which is the fact that I do not remember seeing him playing as a solo number 6. In my opinion, he needs to play in a double pivot. Like, if you put him alone as number 6, I don't think that is good. But like, playing at 4-2-3-1 is not uncommon in football, so I mean it would be possible to fit him in the team, because Spurs already play in this formation anyway. So guys, last but not least, Zakaria from Monaco. 30 million euros market value is not expensive, but the problem is he is already 28 years old. So I think if reselling, like buy him and then try to resell in 3-4 years, it would be very unlikely to make a profit. And also his salary is already overpriced in my opinion. But he is very tall and can play as a CM as well and the centre back, which for Tottenham would fit perfectly. If about Samuele Ricci, I said his stats were not impressive, now it's the opposite. Like his stats are insane. But also when I watch him play, I think this guy's quality, because I remember him playing, for example, against Barcelona, and this guy, it seems like he's everywhere. He's just like his ground covering, running everywhere. Also has good progressive passes, like passes that can break lines, basically, not like sideways passes. And also he is a special DM because he brings goals with him. Like he has 43 goals in his career. Like for a DM, that is very impressive. Even for an 8, actually, that would be quite impressive. And he usually scores from long shots. Like his long shots are very good as well. If you want someone who is like a 6 that is very physical, I think that's the guy. Like, and by the way, I said Tottenham are horrible in set pieces. This guy is a monster physically and in set pieces as well. So comparing him to Bissouma, I think both are very technical. Like they are willing to take risks, like risking a very dangerous pass or maybe like dribbling someone, which is very dangerous because if you lose the ball, you most likely will concede, or at least concede a very good chance for your opponent. But I think he can play a solo DM, which is something that I don't feel comfortable when Bissouma is playing. I wouldn't feel safe, that's it. But he also can play in a double pivot and also as a CM, let's say a box-to-box. Like him as a box-to-box is very good as well. And also, as I said, he can play as a centre-back. And having this versatile guy in the squad is very good when you need to build a squad that can adapt to what the manager wants to do and what your different opponents will offer you in different scenarios in the game. But anyway, I think that I'm afraid this video will be quite long, so let's just finish it. So who is ready as a player, who is next to his prime? I would say Zakaria, André, Ricci in this order. Who fits the team tactically speaking? I would say Zakaria, because Spurs need to fix set pieces problem. I've been saying this like the whole season, but nothing happens. And then André, and then Ricci, who has more potential. I think André is the next Casemiro. It's like the Casemiro 2.0. I think I would go for André, Ricci, and Zakaria, because Zakaria is already in his prime. I don't think he will improve more than that. Whereas André, I mean, he will be like a world class. And Ricci also has potential. And the best deal financially speaking, I think it would be to sign André, because his potential to be sold like after 2-3 years and make a profit would be very high. Zakaria is a good deal in the sense that he's not so expensive, and Samuele Ricci can be overpriced because there are different clubs wanting to sign him. So I think wrapping up all of those things, I would go for André first, then I would go for Zakaria, and then I would go for Ricci. So guys, these are the 3 DMs I would sign if I were Tottenham. Let me know any recommendations that you have. Let me know what you thought about the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all of those things. Bye.